Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Courage the Cowardly Dog. Last time on Courage the Cowardly Dog, we had a night at the Cat's Motel, where, returning home from a vacation, Eustace, Muriel, and Courage stopped at the Cat's Motel, where it turned out to be, well, it was not a good place because the owner, Katz, fed all his guests to spiders, and it was up to Courage to save the day, and he played some sport, and then Muriel actually saved the day, and then they left, and that was that. It was a good episode, good fun episode, but not the scariest thing it could have been, but that's alright, that was alright. It was a good, fun episode, and I'm curious to see where we are going in this one. This is Season 1, Episode 1, Part B, for our, continuing on in our October run-through, our October 2020 run-through of Courage the Cowardly Dog, which only consists of 4 episodes, but yeah, so this will be sort of our halfway point, but yeah. I guess that's pretty much it. There's nothing really much more to talk about, so let's go ahead and get right into this episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog. Here we go.
Pair of elephant ankles.
Okay.
And one cute little old granny.
What?
I ain't got one of them. Well, I just have to get me one.
Is this technically another cat? Doesn't look like it. Where is this?
Oh, Courage, isn't it grand to feed the birds?
I didn't know there were other places.
I don't like birds. They always make fun of me.
Stupid bird ate my quarter. Flew away with it. Stupid. Why does he not, like... Well, they are kind of jackasses, so...
Hate to pull you from your crib, but I got a granny stew to do.
Nah. Not sure if Muriel's gonna be, saving the went right up the back end. Duh. Very clever.
I do take offense, sir. I do.
What is this location? I've never seen such a location.
Truly, thank you.
Muriel!
What? That's your method of flight?
I can taste that granny stew now.
Whoa.
Hey, what's this?
That's a bomb. Ooh.
Oh my.
Oh
Keep your dirty hands to
my.
yourself, you filthy fox!
Oof. Man, Courage is talkative in these episodes.
Oh, I've gotta stop that fox.
Yeah.
Those rocks
Definitely
will
a
stop
fox.
him.
Do you think he cares about that? Yeah. It was a valiant effort. Wait, why was that road open?
Hey now.
Duh.
What's all this here?
There's a slot machine.
You look lucky. Wanna try?
I sure am lucky. And
Yeah, it's alright, man. We'll keep the secret.
lucky day. I win.
Ooh. Damn, man. This looks like we're going through, like, the old Windows background.
He's a hanging on kind of dog, ain't he?
Yep. Not gonna get rid of him that easily. Uh-oh. Got rid of him that easily.
Wait, don't do it. No, don't. Oh,
Oh, no.
hold on. We're coming for you.
Well, you can't, though.
You're trying to make a stew out of her.
And the right good
God, I love when
she
his-
gonna be.
I love when his voice cracks.
I knew she was there all along.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, man. Courage is getting sassy.
Granny stew, I'm waiting on you.
Oh, no. You made it. God, this is such a long fall.
Let this granny and flour make me
Oh,
a
that's
dish of
funny.
the hour.
Wait. Oh, he landed right there.
Is that Cajun fox stew?
Get Cajun fox stew.
Have some.
No, fox stew is not for you.
No thanks.
Yeah.
Had enough Cajun for one day.
Meh, yeah. Alright. Okay. Alrighty, that's Season 1, Episode 1, Part B. Down. Interesting one. Definitely an interesting one. Not something I would have ever expected. Like, okay, a fox taking Muriel for a stew. Okay, yeah, that's pretty normal around here on Courage the Cowardly Dog. Not like, I don't know, this one was more like weird than it was like creepy, and maybe, I don't know, am I like misremembering like most of the Courage the Cowardly Dog episodes? I mean, yeah, this is weird, and this is honestly on the standard of weirdness of Courage the Cowardly Dog, but I don't know, like, I guess I expected them all to be King Ramses' curse, and maybe that's my fault, So yeah, like, after these two episodes, like, last one was, like, yeah, there's some creepy moments, it took place at night and stuff, but this one, it's like, this was just weird, man. This one was really weird, and honestly, it did sort of feel like Adventure Time, like a weird sort of Adventure Time episode. So yeah, but I liked it. It was definitely interesting. The first thing I wrote down is the stew, which was pretty interesting, with the fox. We had a fox that looks exactly like a cat, just, with a crazy tail, just a fox tail, and he's got the crazy eyes, which was interesting. So yeah, now it's very interesting. I like the joke at the end. It's like, oh, is that Cajun fox stew? Oh, we should have some. It's delicious. It's like, so the only difference between Cajun fox stew and Cajun granny stew is the special ingredient, I guess. Like, it's just that the fox stew has a fox and the granny stew has a granny. That means that Muriel has made Cajun fox stew that has all those weird things that he was putting in at the beginning, like, turtle eyes, like elephant ankles or something. Like no, that's all legit apparently. It's just the difference of the special ingredient, basically, which is a funny joke actually. That one was really good. That it's like, yeah, this is the Cajun stew is a normal thing. It just depends on what the ingredient is you're putting in, So that was really funny. And again, a different location for what we're normally used to. But this time, even more than last episode, because last episode is like, okay, it was a a dark motel, this ramshackle motel that honestly kind of looked like the interior of the farmhouse. This time around, we're just in a park, and like we go to a city at one point. Like, whoa, where is this? This is not nowhere. Like, that was really interesting actually. Like, we went to a park, and like most of the episode, it was so bright and colorful, like, in a way that Courage normally isn't. It's more, Courage has, more the colors of last episode, where it's like, yeah, there are colors, but they're a lot more dark, more, maybe a bit more gothic, honestly. It's like they're all like sort of lit specifically to be, creepy. But this was like I said, we were going through like a Windows 95 background. It was actually very interesting. So again, Season 1, Episode 1, both episodes were not at the farmhouse, which is interesting. So, I would be very curious as to if these were supposed to be the first episode, if there was supposed to be something else that was actually going to be the first episode, but they just aired it like this. Maybe, I don't know. Now it's interesting that again, this episode sort of revolves around, or one thing that it revolves around is that one of the couple is asleep, where last episode it was Eustace who was asleep, and so Muriel had to fight the spider and save the day. This time Muriel's the one asleep, and yeah, it is Courage saving the day, but it's just an interesting sort of like pattern, I guess, between these two episodes, that yeah, in both of these episodes there is someone who is just asleep, just out for like most of the episode. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. We had a really fun chase. I did like that. That was a really good, fun chase. We had the road, which, it's funny to, like, see Courage, like, try to apply some logic to it. It's like, oh, the road, those rocks will stop him, so I'll move the closed sign, the road closed sign, so that he'll drive into the rocks. And then he puts the sign there, and the guy just steamrolls him anyway. But then I like I also like that he goes down the road that was open already, and that road just leads him straight off a cliff. It's like, well, wait, why was that road open? Hold on. It's like, so I thought that was really funny. We had the slot machine, which was very clever. And I like the couple moments where Courage basically breaks the fourth wall, where it's like, he sort of takes the mustache off. He's like, shh, like he's making sure the audience doesn't say anything. Or, when he's hanging onto the plane, he's like, and I hate flying, that was pretty interesting. Just the fourth wall breaks there. But yeah, I thought the slot machine was very creative. And again, I was kind of thinking, like, okay, how is this slot machine exactly, like, is he just going to, like, get him hooked on it and then take Muriel, while he's distracted? And it's like, no, he does one, roll base, I don't know what they're called, but he does one game of it, and then it's like 3 hearts, bam, and he gets hit by this giant cartoon boxing glove. Like, okay, that was really, really funny. So, then we had the plane, which was kind of interesting. It was really just, the 2 of them on a plane, or the 3 of them on a plane. And then Muriel pretty much almost falling off. So that was interesting. And then, yeah, the last thing I wrote down was the fox stew, which, again, that was a really funny joke, because it's like the beginning of this episode sets up like, oh, he's making something so horrible. It's like, turtle eyes and elephant ankles and like, was it like alligator lips? And it's like all these things that he's taken from animals. And now, the worst thing he's going to do, he's going to put a grandma in there. And then we get to the end, and Muriel's like, oh, that's fox stew, isn't it? We should eat some. And it's like, well, oh, so this is just a legit thing. This is just a legit, like, like, people actually, like, eat this. Except instead of eating grandmas, they eat foxes, basically. At least Muriel does. So that was a really, really funny joke to end it off on. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I wrote. It was a good, fun episode, and I'm curious to see where we're going next time on our October run-through of Courage the Cowardly Dog. So tune in next time where we'll be watching Season 1, Episode 2, Part A of Courage the Cowardly Dog. So with all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to watch more of my Courage the Cowardly Dog reactions, you can click on the playlist, you can subscribe if you haven't done that already, and be sure you hit that notification bell. You can support me on Patreon and follow me on social media, links below in the description. See you guys later.